Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room. Yeah, and we are still dealing with Haydn. Oh, we're going to be dealing with Haydn for such a long time. I'm so happy. Anyway, this is some interesting stuff you probably don't still have sitting around or can't find, or it's not been reissued that I'm aware of, maybe in Japan. It's the Denon miniseries of Haydn symphony recordings. There's 5 of them, featuring Jesus Lopez Cobos and the Orchestre de Chambre de Lausanne in Switzerland. Yeah. So, I haven't played these in a while. I was sampling through them, before doing this little chat. They're pretty good. They are standard modern Haydn interpretations. There's no period instrument anything. They're a bit soft-edged, but elegant and well-played, stylish, you might even say, and attractive. And I hung on to them. I was hanging on to everything by Haydn, of course, but I think that this series is musically admirable in many ways. I wish it was just more exciting. It's the only thing it's lacking. It's just that rush that Haydn should have when things get really hopping. Anyway, we've got, the London Symphony, number 104, and the drum roll, 103. These were recorded in 1991. 18 through 20 December 1991 at the Musica Théâtre à la Chaux de Fonds, Switzerland. Chaux de Fonds is where a lot of stuff got recorded. I think Claudio Arrau did a lot of his recordings there. Anyway, so there's that. Then we have The Military and the Clock. That's nice. This product involves mixing down from original tapes recorded with a 16-bit multi-track recorder. The mixed signals are then recorded through employing 20-bit processing. I have no idea what any of that meant. I never did. Then we've got, The Miracle and the Oxford and The Hunt. I love The Hunt. Anyway, we could go on from there, but I won't. And the Oxford. This is a good performance of the Oxford, actually. I enjoyed that very much. And Haydn's Fire Symphony, the Schulmeister, and Il Disperato. See, when these ones came, it wasn't so much the London ones, which didn't interest me very much, but these middle period ones. There weren't so many recordings of them other than the Dorati set. And so it was really useful to be able to hear other performances back in the day. I mean, this was 94. And, back in the day was 94 wasn't so back in the day, but even then, it was fun to have, alternate views. And then we have, the Surprise, the Philosopher, and the Farewell. Another nice disc, another good disc of interesting couplings. The Surprise is not surprising as it could be, but the others are lovely. So that's Lopez Cobos. They're not, there we go. Sometimes these jewel cases, they don't want to close properly. Then we've got a couple of the Telarcs. The Telarcs with Charles Mackerras and the Orchestra of St. Luke's. These are fabulous. It's such a shame that Mackerras didn't do more Haydn. He really should have done tons and tons. He was a Mozart guy. He loved Haydn, but, he wasn't sought out for his Haydn like he was his Mozart. And, he would have had to really push to do tons and tons of Haydn. Gosh, I wish he had. Okay, the Clock and the London. Fabulous performances. Oh, they're just wonderful. It's Mackerras. It's classical period repertoire. He nails this stuff. The Horn Signal and the Farewell. There are a couple others in this series. We'll get to them at some point, I have no doubt. These are wonderful performances. And, the finale of the Horn Signal is indexed. Remember indexes? For those of you who don't know, back in the days of CD players had indexes. You could pick a track and then you could go within that track. It was a wonderful concept, but nobody picked up on it except for a few of the original Japanese record makers, record labels and CD manufacturers, because your player had to have the index feature. And they don't, I mean, I have a Denon player here. I don't even think it has an index feature anymore. It's a shame. But there you go. So we have absolutely wonderful Haydn symphonies by Mackerras and some really good ones by Lopez Cobos. It's not a bad deal. Keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.